And well, that's a great point, because we've just had Peter Malinauskas, so you've got the South Australian election coming up. You've got Corey Bernardi as your star candidate there. That's all happening. Listen to this, possibly the oddest and weirdest comment I've heard from an Australian Premier, and that's saying something in some time. Have a listen, Pauline, to these comments from Peter Malinauskas about One Nation.
My message to One Nation voters is, who's going to feed you and bathe you and wipe your bum when you're 90? Right? Because it ain't going to be your kids. Because if I get my way, they're going to be working on submarines. With high-paying jobs, so they can afford to own their home. That has to be built by someone. And who's going to do that work?
Wiping your bum? What on earth is this character on about?
What an absolute stupid comment to make with regards, to One Nation, or, if he thinks that's an election issue. What a stupid comment. He needs to look at the ramping, hospital ramping, the educational system, what's happening in South Australia, and the crime. This is what people are concerned about, the cost of living, whether they can actually buy a house. Rental accommodation in South Australia is extremely high. You can't get rental accommodation, so it's been extremely high. These stupid politicians, what they go out and say, and they're in fear of One Nation because right across the whole country, even this week, we've increased again in our polling, Rowan. And this is what they did to me the first time around, is they went after me when we won 11 seats in Queensland state election 1998.
I also think, in my opinion, Peter Malinauskas' comments that somehow it's only immigrants who do lower jobs is deeply racist of its own sort, if you like. But anyway, thanks so much, Pauline Hanson, for chatting to us here on The World According to Rowan Dean.